enough trouble protecting our borders and stopping illegal migrants coming into the country, let alone worrying about peacekeeping in Ukraine and now discussing military action in Iran. I just don't think we've invested enough in our armed forces. We've undermined them with all this nonsense which Hilary Benn is pursuing against our troops. Their morale is extremely low. And Labour are doing its best to destroy our economy. And let me remind everybody, those with the biggest economy always win the war. They might lose a battle, but it is the economy that builds your army up. And you do not tax your economy into growth, Peter. So, I mean, it's a farce. Let's concentrate on Britain, on what's happening here. We've got enough problems of our own. We should condemn, and where necessary, we should put sanctions on. I mean, the concept that we are a sort of global power capable of dispatching any form of military intervention in Iran it's just laughable.
Okay.
So no, we are, I think, deluding ourselves. And what we now need to do is get our feet back on the ground, start to re-empower the British people, start to rebuild our economy, invest in our economy, and stop deluding ourselves that we're still, which we are, we're basically living off what Victorian Britain created. We're not living off our own endeavours. And we need to start putting a sort of wet towel around our head and retrenching and starting to rebuild. Until we do that, we're not in a position to intervene in anybody's country.
You probably saw I did an interview with Emily Maitlis, and I think a lot of this left-wing media stuff, and whether hers is or not, I don't know, but I think a lot of this, what I call sort of holier-than-thou media interviewing, which is responsible for a lot of what's happened with the rape gang issues, because I think, again, people were frightened to talk about problem issues because they were accused of being a racist. And when I said to Emily Maitlis, I don't think a lot of British people were fully aware of what was going on, because, as I said to her, you don't live next to these communities that have been doing it. You live in wherever she does, Kensington, and I think her children went to Eton or whatever. So she is what I call, and I told her, I said, you're a champagne socialist. I mean, she is a fully paid up member of the liberal elite.
Now,
I don't mind that, Michael, but please, let's not have all this hypocrisy.
Totally.
I hate it.